Hi, hello, and welcome everyone. Welcome back to the finale episode of Series 8. Today we're going to be watching the very last episode. I couldn't be more excited to get into this because things are about to heat up, or they heated up already, and they're going to explode in this episode, probably. I don't know. Before we get into the episode, though, I have made some notes. And first of all, I want to say a very big sorry to all of my Patreons out there. Because last week I really done goofed, and I don't know how that happened, why that happened, it just happened. I kind of blurred the whole screen instead of just the episode, and you guys had to wait until 8 p.m. CT until you could watch the first part of the finale episode, and I'm so sorry for that. I always try to look into the reaction again after I've uploaded it to YouTube because it's really difficult. I do rewatch it during the editing. When the editing is over, I just skip over certain parts usually, but not this time. And I'm so sorry. I was so angry at myself last week because it's a finale episode. It's hard enough if it's a normal, usual episode, but if it's a finale episode, it's especially stupid from me to not check twice and 3 times before it airs online. And I'm trying to get better with all of that. I can't guarantee anything though, because I'm just a person and I sometimes go through very difficult periods in my life, which has been the December. That wasn't an easy month, and I'm so happy it's finally over. It's January, and yeah, I know it's still the Christmas picture, but I like this picture, so I chose to keep it for this reaction. And next reaction we're gonna go into a January picture, whatever that might be. But again, I'm so sorry, and I'll try to get better, but things can always happen. If my life is very difficult, then things can happen. But let's move on to the notes that I made. First note that I made, master ending. And this is another very big sorry from my side, because last episode I was talking about the finale that I had just seen with the master and him dying in the fire, or dying from being shot from his own wife and dying in a fire and all that. And I kind of forgot the episodes in which the David Doctor regenerated, but also the master came back and he had a different ending. And I am so sorry, but I didn't remember anything about this episode anymore other than David died. Everything else was just wiped off my brain. And I have just rewatched those episodes as well. And yes, it was brutal. And yes, I cried again. And yes, it was really, really bad. But I also tried to remember what happened to the master. And now I know that he didn't die in the fire. He came back. And now he's Missy. Wow, so I wonder what happened in the meantime. I mean, he was gone for so many series. What did he do? I mean, probably built up this paradise thingy, Netherrealm, Promised Land, whatever this is, and he tried to befriend the Cybermen or something, or enslave them. I don't know yet. That is something that I wanted to talk about with the master. And also Missy, because there was one sentence in the episode before the finale, there was one sentence that Missy said that I just rewatched because of editing the episode, and she said something about Clara, that she chose Clara. She said, yeah, I chose the right person or something along those lines. And I'm like, what? You chose Clara? What? So I want to know what this is all about. She chose Clara? That's kind of been stuck in my head in those last days, and I couldn't figure out what this is supposed to mean. she chose Clara. I mean, it must have a bigger meaning, and I think we're probably gonna find out in this episode. I don't know. Just a little thing about the last episode when Danny died. We heard Clara like talking to him at the phone, and then we heard like all of a sudden we heard nothing anymore, just this telephone sound, this crackling sound, and then the woman picked up the phone and told Clara what happened. Something that we didn't hear though was the car crash itself. I mean, it was a car crash, right? You should have like at least heard sounds of a car trying to do something or crashing into Danny, or hear Danny scream, or I don't know, something. I don't know why we didn't hear that, and if it's a clue for something bigger, or if it's just something that they missed during the edit, or I don't know. But I just wanted to mention it in case it gets important. I noticed. Something else that crossed my mind during like editing the first part of the first finale episode yesterday was the scene with Clara and the TARDIS keys that she threw away. And I remember the Doctor saying something about that after it happened. He said something along the lines of, I wanted to know how far you would go. And I thought by myself, then why did she do it in the first place? I mean, what is the consequence? She took the worst way out of this situation, the very worst version of her. So you wanted to see how far she went. You saw how far she went, and you didn't, like, it didn't have any consequences, at least yet. Like, you didn't change your behavior, Doctor. You wanted to see how far she went to do what? Like, what would you have done in a different way if she reacted in a different way? It just, I don't know, it just doesn't fit. Why would he do it in the first place then, if it had no consequences at all for her? And maybe this is something that lies still in the future episodes, that he will do something, or that it will come to a moment when he has to trust her and he just chooses not to do so because of all the things he went through with her. I don't know if that will happen in the future, but just judging from what I have already seen, it doesn't really make sense to me. Okay, and now I do want to talk about something that I wanted to talk about this for a few weeks now, and I have like fought with myself whether I want to really talk about it with you guys or not. Not because I don't want to talk to you about things, but because I do know it might initiate a war in the comments, and I beg of you, I'm going to talk about this now. Please, please, be kind in the comments. Accept others' opinions. I know it's a difficult topic, but please, if I see one comment of a person who... Thank you, Kat. If I see one person in a comment who is mean to another person because of their opinions, I will delete your comment. Just saying. Okay, at this point my cat is just messing with me. She just went into the cat toilet, made noise, got out of the cat toilet, into the other cat toilet, meowed on the way over there, then meowed again, getting into the other cat toilet again, up and down the cat tree, and now she's meowing again. Oh my gosh, this cat just makes me crazy. She just kind of has a nose for whether I'm recording or not, whether it's important or not, and she's gonna make the most noise possible. Back to the comments. Be kind to each other, please. Okay, topic goes as follows. I have read the comments from the Moon episode and also from the Trees episode that we've had 2 weeks ago. And people in the comments didn't like the episodes. Not everyone, but it was like 50-50. And 50% of the people just didn't like those episodes because, and the reason was, that's what the comments told me, because it was not realistic what happened in the episode. And when I read those comments, I've talked to my patrons already about that, but when I read those comments, I was like, what's going on? Because it's not realistic that the moon isn't a moon, but it's an egg, and every now and then it just disappears and reappears, and also trees and earth everywhere and all that stuff. Yeah, it's not realistic, but this show is called Doctor Who. It's about an alien who looks like a human being traveling in a telephone box that is bigger from the inside, which is a time machine, has several rooms, although it looks just like a telephone box from the outside, travels with his companions to planets and universes in different time zones, changes times to, like, you know where I want to go, like, with all of that. And we've seen different alien species, we've seen different universes, we've seen different planets, we've seen stuff happening. We've seen people painting something, scribbling something, children, a picture of something, and then it disappeared in the real world. We've seen the Doctor, like, having this Olympic fire and running with it through London. Was it London? I'm sorry, maybe it wasn't London. I don't remember the city right now. We have seen so much stuff, and the whole premise of the show is unrealistic. It's not science-based. It's called sci-fi for a reason. So why would some people rate certain episodes worse just because they're not realistic? And I'm not teasing. I just want to understand, because for me it just doesn't make any sense. And maybe now that you know what this is all about, maybe you know why I said this, the stuff about the comment section. And please, please, please remember, if someone writes anything mean to any other person, the comment will be deleted. I am not kidding. Fair warning. You can always have different opinions and talk about them, but in a normal, kind way. And also you're allowed to accept opinions of other people, even if it's not yours. I just wanted to talk about that because it's so weird. It just doesn't, like, make any sense to me in my head. Okay, but now that we got all of this out the way, I'd say let's jump straight into the finale episode.
You can't kill me.
Incorrect.
No, correct.
You are Clara Oswald. You are human. You are unimportant.
Well, maybe he knows who you are, but unimportant? Incorrect.
Clara Oswald has never existed.
Identify.
I'm the Doctor.
Yeah, of course. Wait. Now she made me. Oh my gosh, I have trust issues. I mean, was that Clara? Was that the Doctor? I think that was Clara, and she's just trying to get out of there, out of that situation without being shot by a Cyberman. So until I have seen proof of what she is talking about, I don't believe that she is the Doctor. I don't think so.
I think people won't notice.
Really? People are taking pictures. People are so stupid. I mean, they don't know. So you're forgiven.
Oh.
But... Or maybe... Wait a minute.
Gosh, Brisbane.
No, you should know.
Everywhere, anywhere. Me and my boys.
Series 3 finale? Cybermen have been all over the planet.
Selfies are never as good, are they? And you're having a lovely moment. Hang on. Look, she's a...
Nice bow tie.
Bow ties are cool.
That's what Matt said. Like Matt Smith as the Doctor.
It's a lovely day for it.
But-
My don't. You look shiny.
Oh,
Haircut.
I get it. I get it. Last time she wore the scarf, this time she wears a bow.
Kate Stewart.
Okay,
Divorcee,
in memory
mother
of all the
two, keen
doctors.
gardener,
Okay.
Outstanding bridge player.
Hello again.
To the only planet in the universe where we get to say this. He's on the payroll.
Am I?
Really? To be paid retroactive?
91. Queen of Evil.
How could St. Paul's be full of 91 Cybermen and
Big on the inside.
Yeah.
Easy if you're a Time Lord.
most people flying south?
Shit.
Or the number east? Osgood, 91. Explain.
91 areas of significant population density in the British Isles.
That's one.
Mrs. Smile.
They're not
If
human.
it isn't exploding, what's it doing?
Pollinating. Falling like rain into the cracks of the earth.
Okay. Hi, Danny.
Well, this is a bit
And the boy shot.
storing data. In this case, it's the storage of recently deceased minds. Or in a cloud.
We're in Black Mirror all of a sudden.
What, back to our bodies?
And the extra good news is
There's been a bit of an upgrade.
What's that supposed to mean? They're all Cybermen now?
Let's do it again.
No, I need to talk to her. I need her awake.
Oh, damn it! Why would you do that? Wait, what? We are eliminating, like, the only person who could stop this?
We're good to go.
You just have to let it take you.
And he's on your payroll. Oh great, here we go again with the stuff that nobody else can hear and will get very important later.
What did he say?
He said guard the graveyards.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because he knows that are coming back. And he shouldn't have done that. You stupid, stupid people.
That's weird. Look at that.
So this is gonna be a zombie episode? All of a sudden we're going from Black Mirror to The Walking Dead. This is so cool. I love it. Oh, this is such a horrifying job. Think about. You're sitting in a room, in a dark room, with dead people. Or undead people. And I don't know which is better or more frightening. Oh yeah, they're turning into Cybermen and forget about Walking Dead. We're back in Doctor Who. But those are not Cybermen, they realize who they are. Oh gosh, Cybermen with the soul, the brain? That's bad. I mean, they've had that before, but they weren't like there with their heads and they didn't realize. Oh. So we have one syringe to make him sleep and one to wake him up?
Your cooperation is to be ensured and your unreliability assumed. You have a history.
You don't have a future without me.
What? A history of saving the planet, you... Great. Oh, wow. Look at that plane.
We need your location concealed, not advertised. From now on, you're a moving target.
Ah, so you're bringing Daddy along too. That's very sweet.
Oh, that's him. Oh.
Sorry?
Not Thunderbirds.
Oh, God, so it was.
My confidence is growing every minute.
Protocols have been agreed internationally. In the event of full-scale invasion, an Earth
How-
president is inducted immediately with complete authority over every nation-state.
And who might
There
that
was only
be?
one
Well,
practical.
that's your answer for everything, isn't it? Vote for an idiot.
If you say so, Mr. President. So long as you're on this plane, you're the commander-in-chief. Every world leader is currently awaiting your instructions. You are the chief executive officer of the human race.
What the...
And I assume dead. I have a non-Gallifreyan daughter created via genetic transfer. How much more do you need? I'm the doctor.
Correct. You are not under cyber control.
Danny! Oh, hi! How did you make it to this place? Yeah. Oh my god, she's impersonating the Doctor so good. The way she talks.
It's our Paris.
Gallifrey is lost in another dimension.
Yeah.
Yes and no. No, it's not lost.
You know where it is.
Yep.
How?
Not
You.
Mr. President, sir, we're ready for you up here.
Who is she?
You'd never believe me if I told you.
Because I thought she might be the master, regenerated into female form.
I guess she might believe you. She can do that. Get out of here. Oh my gosh. Is Danny able to communicate? Oh, you just left her on a cemetery? What the heck? I mean, why would he do that? Isn't she in danger? If she's on a cemetery with all the dead Cybermen thingies?
Every individual burial site is active.
Active?
Hatching.
More are coming. Potentially millions.
They're made out of metal. How's the heat?
She exploits the wealth and the mortal remains of selected idiots so she can create a whole new race of Cybermen.
Well, oh my gosh, the master. Last time he wanted humanity to look like him. And this time he wants humanity to look like Cyberman. This is so not good.
They're not attacking apart from isolated incidents. They're just wandering about.
They're newborns. Give them time.
I mean, Danny saved Clara, so there must be something in them still.
Every graveyard on planet Earth is about to burst its banks.
I mean, maybe those few incidents that happened where Cybermen attack people, maybe those are murderers who are Cybermen now. And that's why they attack people.
Can I tell you something really important?
What?
I have to whisper it.
Okay.
You'll get in trouble if you don't listen.
Right. If it was that important, why would you tell us?
Well, look at me, I'm bananas.
Yeah, well, that's the truth. Spit it out. What is it? Don't get closer, no. I mean, you can still hear her when she whispers. No, no,
Don't be shy.
no.
You don't smell half as bad as you think you do.
No, that's... Mm-mm, mm-mm.
I'm going to kill you in a minute. Because you're pretty. You should have a bit more confidence in yourself.
Step back.
Sorry, I've got
Don't
lost.
turn your back, though.
You get on. No, don't be scared, because I'm still in
I'm not
double figures.
scared.
9. Well, no, of course you're not, because you know you're dying anyway. 8. Humans are born dying. Whew. Now we're going to get this place clean. 3.
3.
I'm accelerating for dramatic effect.
Missy, the master, whatever you call yourself, I promise I'm much more useful to you alive.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's definitely true. That is a good... Thanks for being yummy.
I liked her. Okay, that makes me sad.
People keep saluting. I'm never going to salute back.
You know, that was always my dad's big ambition, to get you to salute him just once.
More.
The clouds, still there. So what else have they got?
They can fly? They can fly! Yeah, well.
I was really scared. It's classic. Have you got any more friends I can play with?
The performance of that woman. I don't know her name yet. Wow. She's so good.
I would never, ever give up the Doctor, because he is my best friend too. He is the closest person to me in this whole world. I will always forgive, always trust the one man.
She doesn't know, but... Ah! He can't do it. He can't do it. Ew.
Help me.
Oh my God. Danny. What does it inhibit?
Emotion. It deletes emotions. Please, I don't want to feel like this.
Oh my God.
I do believe you're on call. Mr. Oswald expects. Who else?
How do you know all of that?
Ah, hello.
Where did you get this number?
Computer helpline, love.
It was her.
Best outline in the universe.
It was her.
The control freak and the man who should never be controlled. You'd go to hell if she asked. And she would. Phone's ringing, Doctor. Can you hear that? Now that.
We don't anticipate survivors.
Get into the top. Oh no, Miss is there. If you want to let them.
If you turn it on, you'll become a Cyberman!
He's already a Cyberman.
No, Jerry isn't.
He's going to become hostile.
You help me, or you leave me alone.
Turn off!
She doesn't think because she's all in emotions. And I understand, but that's just...
Okay.
It's just stupid. It's just suicide.
Doctor! Cybermen are in! The plane's
Oh
going
my gosh,
down.
it's getting worse and worse. And she's all there smiling. Gotta get into the... So she has an upgraded version of what Captain Jack had.
Oh no. Oh no, now that's...
The wristband, the vortex manipulator, and she has an upgraded version of that. And what does the Doctor have? And where does this James Bond soundtrack come from? What the frick is going on? Oh my gosh, they're all just bananas and crazy and pudding brains. Wait. Didn't the Doctor say that if something like that, like the explosion happens, the TARDIS would get teleported automatically to London?
2 more to go. Does it feel
I
like
remember that from one episode. Or maybe he called it.
Sure.
Maybe he called her with the screwdriver. Maybe that's possible.
He will snap you, then he will step over your broken body and break another and another and another. He will never stop.
I will not harm her.
How can you be sure of that? You will not be you. Yeah, it's cruel. It's so cruel. I understand, but...
The difference is this. Pain is a gift.
If you want to know what's coming, you have to switch it on.
That's a lie.
Beautiful speeches just disappear in the face of a tactical advantage. Sir.
I need to know. I need to know.
Give me the screwdriver.
No.
Just do it, Doctor. just point and think, yeah?
Yes.
But will he still tell you about the hive mind stuff if he's turned? Does this even make any sense?
You're here this time at least.
Goodbye, Danny.
And rise again as Cybermen.
Correct.
How do we stop it?
We cannot be stopped.
Well, I'm so happy we did that because this was the information that we were still missing. Like, this is nothing for us. All the drama for nothing.
Oh, Clara, you poor thing. You must feel like death. Let me pop away the pain.
Don't you think about it?
Oh, sorry, hon. I'm just...
Step on it. Step on it.
It's lucky one of us remembers these things. Happy birthday.
Well, after 900 years, almost 1,000.
Doctor.
Tiny bit pleased.
Oh no. This is interesting as hell.
From now on, you decide the outcome.
What's the matter, Mr. President?
Don't you trust yourself?
No, he doesn't. We know that.
Am I a good man?
Yeah, I just wanted to mention that. Thanks. He doesn't. Especially this doctor doesn't. And that's why it's perfect. A perfect storyline for him. Oh my gosh, this is so good.
I see hatred.
Wow, I could look into this eye without getting... all those hints during the series. And I got all of them. I just didn't know that this would be a storyline in the end.
I really didn't know. I wasn't sure. You lose sight sometimes. Thank you.
And now he knows that he's a good man.
Good man. And I'm not a bad man. I'm not an officer. You know what I am?
The doctor.
I am an idiot.
What? An idiot doctor. I said that before.
Catch! You didn't notice, did you? While you were doing all your silly orders, while you were showing up.
The clouds will burn.
And who'll burn them?
I will burn them.
How?
I will burn. This is not the order of a general, nor the whim of a lunatic.
Excuse me.
You will sleep safe tonight.
What an ending to that soldier. The one thing the doctor hated about him, and now he's saving the Earth. The music. And now it stopped.
The current coordinates of Gallifrey. It's returned to its original location. Didn't you ever think to look?
It did?
If you've ever let this creature live, everything that happened today is on you. All of it.
Unfortunately, that's true.
Really.
If that's the only thing that will stop you, yes.
He's a liar as well, though. Don't know if I would trust him. I don't trust him. So I'm gonna do it.
Seriously?
No. So I'm gonna do it. What?
She's alive. She can't be here.
She is.
How's that possible? Yeah.
Doctor, she's talking about her dad.
Oh.
Where else would you be?
Oh my gosh. That hit me harder than all the Clara Denny stuff right now. That was so beautiful. Bringing him back like that.
Danny,
the way the show remembers all the people that were on the show before and honors them. That's just so special.
You need to find his parents. He died a long time ago.
Oh, you send the kid instead of himself.
I truly am. I have promises to keep.
It's not good news, so just listen, okay?
I know.
You know?
That's what you've got to tell me.
Really? Because I don't.
You and Danny are together now. That's great.
Oh. Mm.
And the blue box, that's never going to fit in. So no more flying around.
You're wrong.
It really isn't fine.
I found Gallifrey.
You have?
For once, she wasn't lying.
Well, at least once. Accidents happen, right? Wait, there is no Gallifrey. So you're the one who's lying now. Why would you lie about that, though?
So what are you gonna do now?
Go on.
He wants to make it easier for her because he thinks she's with Danny and all that. Oh.
Shut up.
You won't just steal the TARDIS and run away.
No, not this time. Never
Doctor,
again.
please, let her talk. For once, let her talk.
It's a long commute. So, you know, I thought with you and Danny.
Yeah, me and Danny.
Great, now both of them are lying to each other, and none of them feels good.
Me and Danny, we are gonna be fine.
What
Don't you
the
worry,
frick,
we'll
those
go
two?
home.
This is where lying gets you.
Yeah, might do that.
I'm queen, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
You're both stupid. You're both stupid. And you're... Oh gosh, you're pudding brains. That's what you are. Stupid pudding brains. Couldn't be unhappy.
Never trust a hug. It's just a way to hide your face.
Well, as both of you doing right now. Idiot Doctor and idiot Clara. Why? Why? Okay. I was told there is a what's it? Oh, yeah. That's it.
We need to get this sorted, and quickly. She's not all right, you know, and neither is...
Why do I feel like I know the voice?
There you are. I knew I'd get around to you eventually.
Wait,
now,
Santa Claus?
Stop gawping and tell me. What do you want for Christmas?
Okay. Santa Claus. Nick Frost. Nick Frost. Oh, okay. Well, great. That was a funny one. So I guess if the next episode is a Christmas special, maybe we should keep this background for an episode more. What's my hair doing? It's not working out. Okay, oh my gosh. So many emotions. So many emotions. What an episode. So much stuff has happened. Oh, I feel tired after watching this. I feel just tired. But first and foremost, I have to say, however she's called, the woman who plays Missy, did a fantastic job. Extraordinary. Like, I was kind of sad when, like, last week got revealed that she is the Master, because I really liked the actor who played the Master in series 3. And I was like, oh, well, I don't know if I can, like, cope with another person playing him. But she did such a fantastic job of portraying him. Like, the character of the Master, it was beautiful to watch her, even though she was evil and all that, la la la, I know. But the way she was portraying him, or her, perfect. Perfect. And together with Peter Capaldi as the Doctor, those scenes were just like chocolate, like they melted. They melted away in a very positive way, and it was so good to watch them act together in one scene. Really, I enjoyed this so much. And I know the actress who plays Clara, she's very good as well. The way she impersonated the Doctor in the beginning, really good, really well done. But it's just something about those other two that elevates them to a totally different level. I don't know what it is, but it's like their expressions on their face and all that, and the way she was like teasing the Doctor or teasing the other people. Like when she was talking to the woman that she then killed, she's like, blah, 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 9, blah, 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 8, blah, 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 7. Was just, if it hadn't been for the death of that girl who I really liked, even if I don't remember her name, I'm very sorry for that, but I did remember she wore a scarf in the last episode, so I remembered her. But if it wasn't for that, this scene would have been so funny, and all the others from her as well. She's so good, and I hope she's not gone, if you know what I mean. I hope she's gonna come back. And judging by people, like I said last episode, people telling me they love her so much, I think she's gonna come back. I mean, you could love her only from those 2 episodes already, but she's just too good of an actress to let her go after these 2 episodes. And little scenes in between the series every now and then. Oh my gosh, I really liked this episode. I really did. It was full of surprises, full of emotions, good and bad. I cried, which was very interesting because, like I said, and they kind of did a great job portraying the Clara and Danny stuff in this episode, the Cybermen and all that, and I could feel the torture inside the Danny because of the state he was in and all that. I could feel that. It just didn't impact me in that way. It just, I saw Clara crying, I saw him crying and all that, I love you stuff and all that, but it didn't impact me as much. And I've talked about this already, but the relationship between those two, in my eyes, wasn't shown enough on screen, and the growing love and all that. I remember an episode where I was like, oh, we just say I love you to each other? Where does that come from? Because it didn't really develop on screen, it developed off screen, and it just doesn't work in a TV show. Maybe it did for other people, for me it didn't. So the impact of those scenes, I don't know. I like how they, like the storyline of Danny, I liked the ending of it. He got to be a soldier again, he got to save the planet Earth, he got to redeem himself because he sent back that child that he killed. I liked all of those little things. It just seemed as if they did that kind of too late. They should have done more before that, so that we get attached to the character. Every time you saw him, it was just because he was like telling Clara to be careful with the Doctor, or him being lied to by Clara, or both of them like arguing with each other. There wasn't much love involved in the scenes that he was in. So, I don't know, that didn't really work for me, but it didn't matter because the story was good overall, like Danny's story, and all the other stuff around that with Missy. I have to say Missy, I just always want to say the Master, but with Missy and the Doctor and all that, that was just great. And I also loved her storyline. I mean, the ending, yeah. Let's not talk about the ending, but oh wait, she was still alive, right? So it's a good ending, even though she was like falling off a plane. But I love that we brought back the storyline of Lethbridge Stewart, that was the name, and the daughter. And I love that we saw him as a Cyberman and this little storyline that he saved his daughter as a Cyberman. It's just so tragic and so sweet at the same time. And I said it during the episode already, but the way they honor people who were on the show before and have died, so it's not possible to bring them back, but the way they keep on honoring those people, even though that's not possible, it's like, even though it's not possible to show them on camera, it's so sweet. And it's something special about this show, because with most TV shows, they, like nowadays, how long do they go on for? Like 7 years? And yes, sometimes people of the cast do die, and they do honor them, but it's so different because this show started in 1963. So it's very, very different because you have so many people. And also, oh my gosh, her assistant honoring the Mad Doctor with the bow tie, that was so cute as well. So also this storyline of them, really good. The storyline of the Doctor all of a sudden being the president of the planet Earth, that was just great. I loved that. So there were really, really good stories all coming together in this one episode, and I enjoyed it so much. Also, I've made some notes, not very much, only 2. Oh, Clara impersonating the Doctor, I already talked about that because she did a great job doing it. Great actress, yay from me. And also, oh yeah, the Doctor said pain is a gift in this episode, and I remember him saying, I mean, this guy, he has such a weird way to cope with feelings, or like the way he thinks about feelings, especially about bad ones. Because I remember the episode where he said, oh, fear is a superpower and pain is a gift. And also, I do remember we had another episode where he said something about a bad feeling to be a superpower. I do remember, but I don't remember the feeling that he described. So, bad feelings for him are good in some way, which is very weird. It's a weird way of thinking from this man. And by the way, the storyline of the Doctor in this episode, wow. When he got the army from Missy and everything that we've seen throughout the whole series came together, the man questioning himself from the very start, from the very first episode that we saw him, and he's like, am I a good man? And it was the topic throughout all the episodes. Every now and then he was like, yeah. Or he was being told by others, like we've seen in the episode, that maybe he isn't a good man. In all of this coming together in this one last episode, and he's like, yeah, I know who I am. It took him a whole series to get there, which I do wonder what will change now. Because he's been questioning himself throughout the whole series, like I said. So now that he knows who he is, what will that change? Also, like I said in the episode already, but I just want to talk more about it, is the fact that they chose this Doctor to have this very storyline is just perfect. Because this wouldn't really have fit with David or Matt or Christopher. This just fit for this Doctor, this storyline, because he was the one who was questioning himself. He is the one who has this darker touch. He is the sarcastic doctor. He is the doctor that gets straight to the point, and feelings. Ooh, who needs feelings? We have to finish the mission. That's all that matters. Like, out of all the doctors that we've seen on New Who, he is the one who I would have thought would be capable of turning sides and becoming evil. Out of all those, it's him, I think. Or I thought it was him. If something like that ever happened, he would be perfect. And since he's still here, I don't know, maybe there will be a storyline like that. The Dark Doctor, we've never seen that. We've seen glimpses, but I think it would be perfect for him. It would fit 100%. Okay, everyone, I think, like, I'm so tired right now. This was also exciting. My brain is like pudding right now. Oh, by the way, Missy is calling herself bananas all the time. So cool. I love how they describe themselves with food, or stupid people with food. They're either bananas or pudding brains. That's so cool. Okay, so I say let's get into the IMDb rating, shall we? Okay, the episode is called Death in Heaven, and my rating would be a 9 point something. Let's think about that. I mean, it's not a more than 9.5 because of the Clara and Denny stuff. That didn't really work for me. But I'd say, I mean, what did I give the last episode? I don't remember. It was an 8 point something. So I'd say this is a 9.4 for me, because it's really well done. Just the Clara and Denny stuff didn't work. So yeah, let's see. What does IMDb say? What? You guys are aware that this is a finale episode, right? I guess people really didn't like the Danny and Clara stuff, because the Doctor and Missy stuff was perfect. It was so well done. What's going on with people? Show the image. But that doesn't help. Oh, look at them. Oh my gosh, I love them. I hope we're gonna see them again. Also, by the way, the Master changed plans, huh? Didn't talk about that yet. It's not like he wanted to take over Earth. It's not that he wanted all the power. He wanted the Doctor to become evil and be on his side, because that would mean ultimate power for him, because on the one hand, together they would be like unstoppable, and on the other hand, the only person who ever stopped him was the Doctor, so he would have gotten rid of the only person in the universe who could stop him as well. So win-win for Missy or the Master, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen. But what a master plan by Missy. A master plan. Yeah. Really a good one. I mean, if it had worked, this would have been the end of the whole universe. Yeah, but we're not there yet. I don't know, maybe one day the Doctor will turn. But it was a really good plan. 7.8. I'm disappointed in IMDb. I'm so disappointed. Okay, everyone. I will see each and every single one of you out there in the next video. And don't forget, be kind in the comments. I'll see you. See you. Bye.